guys, it's Terrie. So good to see you. How's your heart today? How's your heart? I hope it's well. I hope it's big and bursting. And if it's not, that's okay too. There is nothing wrong with where your heart is at this very moment. All right, you guys? So no judgment. Trust me, your heart is where your heart is. Being aware of your heart is super important. That's probably the most important aspect of any of this, is where is my heart? So that's something you can probably ask yourself, where is my heart? And how is my heart, right? And all we got to do is send energy to it. Remember from my energy center series, if you don't remember that, please feel free to go back and check out that video in the energy center series, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram, on IGTV, just feel free to go back and review that. Remember, where we place our focus is where our energy goes. So if you want to heal that heart of yours, just think about it. Connect to it. It is that simple. So what is it that I want to talk to you guys today about? I'm going to tell you because I was asked a really great question. So I hope I don't butcher your name. This is a question asked by someone on Instagram, and her name is Harl3Y05. So again, I apologize if I screwed that up. Please forgive me. Namaste. It's not my intention. But I do want to acknowledge that you actually sent a really great question, which was all about law of attraction. I'm going to take it a little bit step further. Why law of attraction may not even work. Yes. So here's the thing, you guys. First of all, we always hear, well, it's always about a law of attraction and I have to think positive. And if I don't think positive, nothing's going to come and blah, 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 blah. All right. First of all, this is all energy. This energy thing is non-judgmental. It's non-biased. It has no emotions. It just is. Energy are waves of light. And in each wave of light is information based on how subatomic particles behave and move. That's it. There is no meaning. It's just that's the way they are. That's the way it is. That's what happens. They just behave and act in a certain way without meaning or judgment. We humans put the meaning and judgment on it. I'm not even sure I like the term law of attraction, because attraction to me can actually connotate that something could be wrong or bad if it's not happening or it's not coming to me. And that's the thing, is like, we all have these goals and desires, and if it doesn't come to us or we're not seeing those results, then something must be wrong with us. We're not doing something right. And that is putting meaning and judgment on something, right? Energy doesn't give a flying fuck. It just is. It just does. So I think I personally would rather call it reflection versus attraction. As reflection is, to me, probably a better way of saying it, okay? Attraction is too judgmental. Reflection is, this is what it is. Does that make sense to you guys? So law of attraction is saying, whatever you put out, you get. Yes, 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 yes. But it goes a little bit deeper, and that's only part of the process. It's only part of the process. You don't have the whole recipe if you're just being told that, right? So let's go back to using the word reflection instead of attraction. How you are being in any given moment is an indicator of what is going on around you. I think that's a nicer way of saying it. I don't think it's putting blame on anybody. I don't think it's putting anybody down. That's my personal opinion. And I don't feel that it's mean, it's rude, or anything like that. It's just is, right? Because again, energy just is. So if we notice what is going on around us, it doesn't, and this is a newer kind of concept, okay? So a lot of us light workers and a lot of us are still using old terminology and old lingo, so forgive us as we transition and we move along with the ascension as well. You know, none of us are perfect. We're all learning our way around this new world, so none of us are perfect, even us light workers that have the best intentions. You know, sometimes we still get stuck in that old paradigm way of thinking, but that's part of the process of shifting, right? So a lot of us are still saying, myself included, and I keep doing the best that I can to be mindful and aware of shifting my mindset and being aware and mindful of when I say this, but what goes on around us can easier be said and maybe understood as a reflection of how we're feeling and how we're being. So how we're acting, behaving, responding, we will be able to see and experience based on what's happening around us. Now, that doesn't mean, we're attracting shitty situations. We're reflecting the energy that's going on with us. So let's make this a more powerful way of being instead of a victimized way of being. If we are noticing shitty, crappy things happening around us, or even if we consistently are getting ourselves into this loop, into the same situation, we can ask ourselves, what is going on? And we can use what is being reflected around us as an indicator of our vibrational energy. Okay? This is not you attracting, oh my God, this shitty thing and that shitty thing because I'm a terrible person, because I'm not perfect at this. I don't always think positive thoughts. Let me tell you something. The universe is much stronger and knows better for you than just you having negative thoughts every once in a while, because you're a human being, and that's what human beings do. We have nervous systems and we operate from them, and we're scared and we do this and we do that. The universe is not that weak to go, oh, well, she's acting like this, she's being like this, she deserves this, boom. The universe is a lot smarter than that, right? So what happens is that if we start seeing what's going on around us, we can use that as an indicator of, oh, this is what my energy is like right now. This is what's going on right now, because I can see that I am and noticing that these crappy situations are happening. Now, that is an indicator and a reflection of what's going on with you. Now, everybody has a different reality based on their own personal experiences, okay? So we have an individual reality and then we have a collective reality. Right now, I'm talking about your individual reality. Collective reality is a whole other video. It's a whole other thing. It's amplified to the nth power, blah, 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 blah. I'm talking about your own individual reflection of what's going on. Okay, that is an indicator. Okay, it's an indicator. It is not a deservitator. Shitty things aren't happening because you're a shitty person or you made a shitty move or anything like that. No. Again, the universe is smarter, it's bigger, and it's harder. It's not weak that it's going to respond to every one of your activities. No. It's not like that. You can have a shitty day. You can have all those things. I mean, you can make bad decisions, absolutely. All in all, what happens is that however you are feeling becomes that energy of motion, right? So whatever you're feeling reflects all around you, outside of you. That's it. That's it. So when they're talking whoever these law of attraction people are, and they have really great information. I personally love me some Abraham Hicks. Like, I listen to their videos all the time. And there's really great information, but it's only part of the entire process, right? I'm talking about really, really understanding what your indicating signal is. Right? Because it'll reflect in the people, in the situations, in the scenarios around you. So that's when I'm talking about shifting your energy. You will know where you stand based on what is reflected around you, not what you attract, what you're reflecting. Be empowered. Don't be victimized by this. That means you do have some sense of control in changing how you're feeling. And you can do that in so many different ways. We can move our body, we can listen to music, right? We can hang out with friends. You know, shifting your state of being will help in regards to what is going on around you reflection wise. So everything that we're seeing is just a reflection, not an attraction, a reflection of what is going on around us, right? So if we're not happy and we keep getting these same situations, instead of us making ourselves bad and being a victim, we can actually just say, okay, so this is interesting. This must be where I am at this point in my life. I don't like it, so I need to do something about it. And as soon as you start doing something about it, you will start to notice smaller shifts. It doesn't happen right away, because we have time, because we are in the third dimensional reality of time and space. So that's a whole other video. But I just wanted to give you some power about this whole law of attraction thing. Now, I love the idea of law of attraction, but what I like better is the law of reflection, even though technically it's not called that. Don't make yourself a victim. You are not a victim. You are empowered. You can make and take different choices and decisions that will change what is going on around you without having to make yourself bad, without having to judge yourself, without having to make yourself some really shitty, crappy person because really shitty, crappy things are happening around you. No, this is science. It's science. Science has no meaning and no judgment, so don't forget that. All right, so hopefully that gives you a little bit of information about law of attraction. Thank you, 𝙎𝙆𝑢𝙆 for a great question. I twisted it a little bit, but if you want to send me any questions that you'd like for me to make a video about, I'd be happy to do that. If you want to book a reading with me one-on-one, go ahead, check out my site, TerrieHuberman.com. Click on the book a reading section if you're interested in community of like-minded people with exclusive content, with live workshops and live sessions. I've got a Patreon channel. Go to patreon.com/intuitive coach Terrie, or if you're watching this on Instagram, you can just click the link in my bio and you can participate in these very exclusive opportunities only for members of my community. So there's also another way to connect. And if you'd like some coaching, we can connect that way too. Go to the Shift Happens program on my site, TerrieHuberman.com. Schedule a complimentary consultation to see if we can work together. You guys, it's always such a pleasure to chat with you and to channel for you all the information that comes through, because a lot of this time I'm just talking, and Spirit's talking through me, and it's all for you. All right, guys? All right. Stay connected to your friends and family, stay connected to yourself, stay connected to me, and I'll see ya on the flip side.